tell me when I should leave this house. The moment you say, within 2 minutes I'll be gone, and don't worry about me, I will live somewhere. Go there, do for 8 hours, go home, weekend get drunk, end of the month get the salary. What kind of life is that? We made the world like this because somebody wants more money, more money, more money, that's all. One of the greatest satisfactions that a human being can have is when you come up with something intelligent. Maybe a simple thing, how to fix a photograph on the wall. Everybody was struggling, you came up with a simple new idea. Wow, you live with that for a long time. Yes, because when you see, right now, some people were complaining, why are footballers paid more than the scientific research people? If we had invested what we invest in a Ronaldo or a Messi in science, we wouldn't have this virus. That's not the truth, only because too much investment in science. Why people are paying them the way they're paying and why people are watching them the way they're watching is because their body is doing something that you cannot imagine possible for your own body. You are looking with your eyeballs popping out of your sockets when a Ronaldinho played because he is doing something that you cannot even dream of. Whether you use your physical body like that or you use your mind like that, any one of these things you do, there is an immense sense of satisfaction and fulfillment in your life. I'm saying, I'm not talking about spiritual process, that's another dimension. For somebody who lives a simple life, why this golf game is such a big deal? Because in every other game, you're playing with somebody. If you don't do well, you can always say something about the other guy. Here it's a dumb sitting ball. It's a sitting ball, but a goddamn sitting ball doesn't take instructions from you, it goes like this, it goes like that. So when somebody, Tiger Woods or somebody else plays, everybody have their eyeballs popping because he's getting the ball where he wants, that's all. What else is he doing? Ball is just going where he wants it to go, that's about it. So just when the body functions the way you want, there is a deep sense of fulfillment. When your mind functions the way you want, there's a very deep sense of fulfillment. So, only when you make everything automatic, go there, do for 8 hours, go home, weekend get drunk, end of the month get the salary, what kind of life is that? You know, when I was a youth, my father is always worried. We just lost him a few months ago. He was always worried, this boy is not qualifying himself for anything, what will he do, what will he do, how will he earn his living? It never occurred to me how to earn my living. I thought it was obscene. How to earn my living, such a thought never occurred to me. I went to school, college, or whatever, my interest there, but never how to earn a living. So, when I took up that kind of education, which will definitely not get me a job anywhere. So there was great concern. So one day he was really very worried and some relatives were there and he said, what to do with this boy, he's not qualifying for anything. And I said, see, don't worry about me earning a living. Tell me when I should leave this house. The moment you say, within 2 minutes I'll be gone, and don't worry about me, I will live somewhere. If nothing else, I'll go into the jungle and I'll survive, because I trekked across Western Ghats. I know where to live, where to survive. Without even seeing a human face, I will survive. There's no issue about that. And above all, because I am not qualified for anything, this means I can do whatever I feel like doing. Now that may look like arrogance, but it's not about arrogance, it's not about some special capability, it is just that a human being means just this, that, with our insight and related programs, we've changed the thing, and even in the ashram, we are not using the terminology anymore. We do not use the terminology of human resource. A resource means it's a fixed quantity. A human being is not a fixed quantity. If he or she is a fixed quantity, what the hell do I do with them? If it's already fixed by their genetics or their culture or their bloody god, that this is all they will be, then what do I do with them? Because I see human beings as a potential, that is why I'm investing my life in them. Otherwise, why? What's the point if they're not a potential? So we have changed this from human resource to human potential. It's very easy. From R, you just had to wipe out one line. It's HP now. In the ashram, the department is not called HR anymore, it's called HP, human potential. Because a human is a potential. How far will you explore this? This is the question. So, somewhere from this human potential, we looked at things only in terms of doing more. It's not about doing more, it is about doing more in terms of profoundness, not just in terms of quantity. We went into mass production of things in the world, all the beautiful things went away. This country still has retained some handicrafts, doing things, each piece of cloth, each one of them, every meter of what a handloom worker makes is unique and different. But now it comes out of a machine, tak, 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 tak. And the guy who's standing there is just putting little oil or putting little dye and simply standing there. He has no involvement, no nothing. We made the world like this because somebody wants more money, more money, more money, that's all. Everybody is talking about billions and billions. I'm telling you, even if I give you another 100 years of your life, let's say you are 50, 60 years of age, we'll give you another 100 years. What will you do with $100 billion? What do you do, I'm asking? It's just rubbish. But they'll say, I will do philanthropy. But why? Why grab it and then put it back? I am not speaking against those who are doing it, I'm glad at least they're doing it, others are burying it in their grave and going. I'm saying you've seen those kings and those Egyptian pharaohs and other people, they buried immense amount of gold and stuff in their graves thinking they will need it elsewhere. At least these guys are trying to give back, this has become a big thing. I said, why take more than what you need, then give back? This culture if we change, we can change everything. What do we do with 7.6 billion people? There is a lot of beautiful things to do. It is not necessary, we just have to go on putting more automobiles, at least let us decide how many people should exist on this planet, how many automobiles should exist, how many damn phones should exist, how many every other machine should exist. At least let us all sit down and put a cap, this many only can exist. Otherwise, right now it's happening in all the Indian cities. We have more cars than roads. Yes, there are more… if all the cars come out on the road, we don't have enough road, but we've got cars. And we are looking at the economy, car sales are improving, so we're doing great, we're doing great. At least ride a motorcycle like me, at least half the space you take. I'm saying something we have to do. In some way, we must see how we occupy less space, each individual human being. Right now, distancing, you occupy more space, that's okay. Social distancing, that's all right. But if we do not see how to consume less, if we go on thinking, because people are talking about this Some of them who are politically elected leaders, when I spoke to them, they are saying, no, we must increase the population because we'll have young workforce, our economy will grow. What will you do with the damn economy? Let's say in this country, instead of 1 billion people, it became 2 billion people in whatever number of years. After that, can you live here? You can do whatever arrangements you want. You can build a 500-floor apartment. But is that the way to live? Why can't we handle things consciously? Whether it is human population, phone population, car population, computer population, how many should exist? What is a reasonable number? We must fix it. This virus, it looks like, is bringing some sense to us. We must make use of this time to at least start thinking. I know it's not going to happen overnight, but at least we should start thinking in this direction. Where are we trying to go? Where are we trying to go? Virus is telling you, anytime I can get you, all right? Where are we trying to go? Yes, we need to do things as human beings, we want to do many things, it's fine. But when we know we are here driving towards our destruction, is it not time to stop and look? Anyway, it stopped us in our tracks.